Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack. I'm the founder here at Scenarios. We're a marketing agency that helps e-commerce brands scale from 5 figures all the way up to 6 and 7 figures in monthly recurring revenue. In this week's video, we're going to be talking about the only two ways you can grow your e-commerce brand. And a lot of people really complicate things when it comes to growing an e-commerce brand. And as an e-commerce brand owner, you can easily find yourself spinning 100 different plates, whether it comes to distribution, manufacturing, dealing with the website, dealing with customer tickets, and becoming overwhelmed and not really seeing the growth that you're looking for. The point of this video is to really give you some clarity and direction on some of the things that you could be focusing on to easily add 5 to 10K in monthly recurring revenue to your brand. Okay, so the only two ways to grow your e-commerce brand is as follows. The first one should come as quite obvious to you. It is to acquire new customers. And what we're going to do is I'm going to break down the different ways of acquiring new customers and where you should focus on. And the second way you can grow your e-commerce brand is to increase their lifetime value. So the first one involves getting new customers for your brand, which is quite obvious, the most straightforward way to grow your brand. And the second one is increasing the value of each individual customer and how much they spend with your brand and your store. Again, I'm going to break down for each one what are the main ways of doing it for e-commerce brands and where you should be focusing on depending on your brand and your specifics. Okay, so for acquiring new customers, there's many ways to do it. We can start with the obvious ones. So you have paid ads. That's, Facebook ads, Instagram, whatever platform that allows you to essentially spend money to reach your target consumers, show them your product and acquire customers, falls under paid ads. And a lot of people spend a lot of time here, and it can be a very, very powerful tool if, of course, you have an offer that's able to compete in that sort of environment and is able to work in that selling medium. The next way of acquiring new customers would be earned media. Earned media refers to content that you create organically on the platform, and you're able to earn impressions and views to get your product out there and more eyes on your brand. So this YouTube channel right here is actually an example of earned media. I'm creating content organically that gains impression because the content is valuable to some of my target audience, and so I'm able to grow my business that way. For you as an e-commerce brand, your Instagram account is another example of earned media. The thing with earned media is that it takes a long time and you need to be quite good at it. So if you're naturally good at content creation and creating content that people want to see, then this can be a very, very good channel for you, and it compounds over the long run because you get more subscribers, more views on your different accounts, and you're able to attract more and more customers. So your YouTube channel, you have your Instagram account, you have your TikTok account. That's when you're creating, again, organic content. For example, if you're a skincare brand, you're creating tutorials, things that people find useful. If you're a fashion brand, you're creating different styles, different looks, different lookbooks for people to kind of browse through. Usually here you're trying to create content that people want to see naturally, and your target audience will naturally gravitate to that type of content. The next way to acquire customers right here is affiliates. And what this represents is going to be mostly influencers, and then you have affiliate partners. So we'll add PR here. It could be just different affiliate partners like Amazon, different influencers that just have affiliate links, that sort of thing right here. This is also really powerful because you get a lot of social proof by working with influencers. You're able to kind of sell your products through there, and you're able to reach your target consumers quite easily because that influencer has spent time creating content that's going to attract your target consumer. The next way you can acquire customers right here is going to be referrals. And this is something that is not talked about a lot. So by referrals, what I mean here is that just by mere fact of your one customer buying some of your products, if they really like the product and if their experience is really positive, they are going to go and talk about that product to their friends, and that way you're acquiring customers pretty much for free. So let's look at all of those mediums right here, and let's discuss whether you should be focusing on them. So let's start with Facebook ads, paid ads right here. Again, I've talked about this in the last video. I highly suggest you check it out. It's called the only Facebook ads video you need, and it talks about the most important factor when it comes to determining whether or not your e-commerce brand is going to work well with paid ads. Paid ads is a very specific selling medium, and only certain products work really well for it. It's usually products that self-evidently solve a problem, and so testing out Facebook and Instagram ads is going to be really important right out front to know if this channel is going to work for you. But a lot of people spend a lot of time on paid ads and feel like it's the only way to grow the brand, when that could be not further from the truth. So again, if you're a brand and you haven't experimented with paid ads, set up the ads, give it a go with a small budget, see how it's working for you, and then make a decision on whether or not your product's going to work for the ads there. Earned media, this is something that every single brand should allocate time to, because it's something that, again, compounds over time. So you should always be creating content for your brand. Again, whatever your brand is, whatever your target consumer, the sort of content they would want to see, you want to create that content. A really good example is of a brand called Beard Brand. Beard Brand do a really great job of this, where they have a YouTube channel that they talk a lot about men's hair products, and they're able to attract a lot of customers there. TikTok is a very huge opportunity as well for a lot of brands, because you can reach a lot of people for free by just creating engaging content that people want to look at. So this is going to be really important. Affiliates, I think a lot of brands are missing using affiliates effectively in their growth strategy, because it's a very powerful acquisition tool, and especially for products where Facebook and Instagram ads don't work that well. For example, if you're a much higher end product, you're more luxury, it takes more time with the product to sell it, and it doesn't work very well for Facebook and Instagram ads. Influencers can be a very powerful tool to sell your product, and I know a lot of brands that have dismissed influencer marketing just because they think, oh yeah, I tried sending out my product for a few influencers and I didn't get sales, because they didn't even know how to track the sales, and so they dismiss influencer marketing. But if it's done right, this can be the most powerful acquisition tool for your brand. Affiliates, PR, again, you can do PR campaigns, especially if you're a brand that needs a lot of social proof, like fashion brands that need kind of to be backed by established magazines and stuff like that. This is really powerful. Affiliate partners like Amazon links and stuff like that, having different people plug links that they get commission for, is really powerful. And affiliates can be really powerful, because you're creating a win-win situation with the affiliate partner that you're working with. So being able to give them commission on the sales that they generate for you can be a very powerful way to also increase their value proposition, in the sense that they're giving a discount to their audience, and in return, they're getting compensated from you for every sale they make through that link. So this is also really important. I see a lot of brands missing a proper affiliate partner program, and can be very powerful. The last one is referrals, and this is something that a lot of people don't really think about. And out of all of them, so all of these modes of acquiring new customers are linear in nature. And what I mean by this is, if you have a successful campaign, if you add $1 in, you're likely to get, let's say, $2 out. And so if you add $100 in, you're going to get $200 out, right? So it's a linear kind of process. All of them kind of follow the same progression, a linear progression. Earned media is probably the one that can compound over time if it's done really well. Whereas referrals can really vary exponentially. And what I mean by that is, if you have a product that's really great, and just one person buys it, that person can tell 2 people, and the 2 people can tell 4 people, and 4 people can tell 8 people. And so you're able to experience exponential growth if your product is good enough. And that's why in last week's video, I tried to focus a lot on product and being able to create the product that self-evidently solves a problem that people really want and need. Because having an experience with the consumer where they just love your product so much that they want to tell everyone they know about it is going to be your best way of growing your e-commerce brand. And there's no way of kind of circumnavigating that other than creating a product that people really love and they can't find anywhere else. Okay, so that's that for acquiring new customers. If you're always lost and you're not sure what to work with, First of all, you want to work with influencers. That's going to be a key. You want to try Facebook and Instagram advertising. If you're not able to acquire customers through this platform, don't spend years and time and effort and money on this, trying this over and over again. You have many different ways to acquire customers, and so you can switch to those and spend more of your time and energy there. So that's that for acquiring new customers. When it comes to increasing their lifetime value, this is again something that's very, very underrated, and I don't see a lot of people talk about it, and I see brands dismissing this. So just because someone has bought from your brand once doesn't mean that they're never going to buy again, and it doesn't mean that you can't take advantage of that person in terms of getting them to buy time and time again and increasing the number of times they buy from your brand. So different ways you can do this. Obviously, email marketing is going to be your number one tool to get this, to increase the lifetime value of your customers, creating different offers, different cross sells, making sure that you have different flows set up, like welcome series, post-purchase flows, etc. That's going to allow you to kind of make the most of the customers that sign up to your list, the customers that have bought from you once, and getting them to buy again. Other ways you can do this is obviously doing like giveaways, engaging with your audience, for example, creating a Facebook group where you discuss different things and answer questions, and that's going to get people interested in different products that you have and get people buying more. Just different ways to engage your existing audience and get them to buy in time and time again. Obviously you have a marketing calendar. You should be creating offers on a monthly basis, for example, for Halloween, Black Friday, Mother's Day, having all the dates ready, and even creating your own occasions where you create your own sales that are going to remind people to come back and purchase. So that's going to be really, really important. Okay, so hopefully I've been able to kind of distill everything that you need to think about when it comes to growing your e-commerce brand in this very, very short video right here. So again, I want you to look at your e-commerce brand at the moment and kind of take stock of what you're doing and where you're spending your time and what's really lacking and what can you do right now and execute to add another 5-10K in monthly recurring revenue to your overall bottom line. Simple things as setting up your email marketing, getting an influencer campaign going, starting up with affiliate partner programs can really, really expedite your growth. And if you're not focusing on those, or you haven't even thought of creating them, you're holding yourself back. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it valuable. Hopefully I've been able to distill things for you and give you some clarity as to what direction your e-commerce brand needs to take moving forward. If you are an e-commerce brand that's making 5 figures in monthly recurring revenue and want to learn how you can scale quickly to 6 and 7 figures, I'll leave a link down in the description where you'll be able to apply to work with us, and we'll have a conversation and discuss what your brand is doing at the moment, what's needed, and how we can get you to 6 figures in monthly recurring revenue in the shortest time possible. So hope you enjoyed the video. Again, be sure to subscribe for more content, and we'll see you guys in the next one.